Is the Mandalorian's Grogu actually the child of Yoda and Yaddle? Disney's hit series, The Mandalorian, has introduced one of the most popular characters in the entire Star Wars franchise. The adorable alien Grogu, commonly referred to as Baby Yoda, or the Child. So far, not a lot of information is known about this little fellow's origins. However, enough has been revealed to piece together a lot of his story, and to raise an interesting question. What if Baby Grogu really is Yoda's child? Grogu and Yoda are both part of a mysterious alien species whose name has never been revealed, making it one of the greatest secrets of the Star Wars franchise. In fact, the species is literally just called Yoda's species. Other well-known members included the Jedi Master Vandar Tok'er, who was head of the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine during the Old Republic in Legends continuity, and the Jedi Master Yaddle, who served on the Jedi High Council until shortly before the start of the Clone Wars. One of the few things that can definitively be stated about these aliens is that they are naturally gifted in the Force, as evidenced by the fact that so many of them have been part of the Jedi Council. Furthermore, Grogu has demonstrated truly incredible Force abilities considering he barely qualifies as a toddler. This also ties into something else we know about them. They also are very long-lived. Yoda was around 900 years old when he died, while Yaddle was born 5 centuries before her first appearance in the films. On top of this, the baby, Grogu, was 50 years old when Mando first met him in 9 ABY. Grogu was raised on Coruscant in the Jedi Temple. He is one of the only members of his species to appear in the Star Wars canon, the other two being Yoda and Yaddle, who also lived in the Jedi Temple, as both were on the Jedi High Council. It seems very likely that these older two members of the species might actually be the parents of Grogu. While Jedi are normally forbidden for having relationships together, there may have been exceptions to this rule. The Jedi Master, Kai Adi Mundi, was permitted to have multiple wives with whom he sired children, as his species had trouble procreating due to the shortage of biological males. Considering that Yoda's species was also a rarity in the galaxy and that both Yoda and Yaddle held positions of incredible importance within the Jedi Order, it seems likely that a similar exception would be made for them. It is also worth noting that living in a different place that is far away from one's homeland can be lonely. People from the same cultural background who end up somewhere new will frequently bond with one another, finding comfort in their shared cultural identity. As the only living members of their species on the Jedi Council, Yoda and Yaddle would have shared experiences to bond over that their peers would be unaware of. This would give them a reason to grow close and spend time together. Of course, Jedi were forbidden from forming strong attachments, but this does not mean it never happened. In fact, these sort of attachments are inevitable. Obi-Wan and Anakin loved one another like brothers, and most Jedi Padawans and Masters developed close personal bonds. There are also examples from Legends of Jedi forming romantic relationships in secret, as happened with Kit Fisto and Aayla Secura. Yoda and Yaddle might have had permission from the rest of the Jedi High Council. However, if they did decide to have children without permission, there are few who would have the authority to say anything about it, and Yoda was so widely respected it is unlikely anyone would question him if he chose to do so. It seems likely that the two conceived Grogu, but they were probably not directly involved in raising the child. Grogu lived in the Jedi Temple, but he likely had other people caring for him and probably had almost no contact with his parents, given the prohibitions against strong attachments. Being so close to their baby, but not being able to hold or raise him would be torturous. This might partially explain why Yoda was so involved in the training of younglings, since it would allow him to carry out a parental role without risking too strong of an emotional attachment. It also might partially explain why Yaddle grew disenchanted with the Jedi, since being asked to give up one's baby would put an incredible strain on anyone. She eventually gave up her place on the council. All of this is just a theory, but it does seem like a very real possibility. It is certainly interesting to consider that the person nicknamed Baby Yoda and the child might really be the child of Yoda and Yaddle.